So welcome again. This video is about Easter. So at the end of Lent, Easter occurs, and Easter is a different date every year. You probably know that. And so how they arrive at the date of Easter is they take the spring equinox, equal length of day and night, the 21st of March. Then they go for the full moon after that. And the full moon is a different, every year it's a different day after the 21st. It could be the 22nd or it could be into April or whatever. So they take the full moon after the equinox, after the 21st of March. And then they take the Sunday after that. So this year, that's how we arrived at Easter. Easter is in April, as you can imagine, and it is in April this year. So Easter represents the resurrection of Jesus from the dead. Jesus rose from the dead, and it's our big feast day. According to theology, it's the biggest feast day in the church's year, but socially and in actual reality, most people regard Christmas as the big feast day. But Easter was there from the very beginning. If you read the Gospels, there's the Easter Gospel stories how Jesus rose from the dead and appeared to the apostles and to Mary Magdalene and different people. Easter was celebrated from the very beginning, from when Jesus rose from the dead over 2,000 years ago, whereas Christmas wasn't celebrated as a feast day for a long, long time. So Easter is the big feast day, the celebration of Jesus rising from the dead. Resurrection is something that was talked about before Christianity came along. The Jewish people believed in the resurrection of the dead. Lazarus died, as you know, and Jesus brought him back from the dead. And his sister Mary said to Jesus, I know Lazarus will rise on the resurrection of the dead. And then Jesus said, I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, even though they die, they will live. And whoever lives and believes in me will never die. So the resurrection is the body returning, not the way it was. So when you think of Lazarus, he was brought back from the dead. Lazarus was brought back from the dead to live the same life as he lived before. That means that he could have got a cold, he could have got a flu, he could have injured himself, he could have got an infection, and he could have died from all kinds of different things. But when Jesus rose from the dead, according to St. Paul, Paul's letter to the Corinthians, we get a spiritual body. We don't have this physical body anymore. And the scriptures tell us that Christ, having been raised from the dead, will never die again. The resurrected body doesn't die. It's not a physical body like our body. It's not subject to all the diseases and all the accidents that a human body can encounter. It's a spiritual body. And when Jesus rose from the dead, he was able to appear and disappear. And he used to be in the upper room, and he would appear and then he would disappear again. And at the ascension, he ascended up into heaven, and the next thing he disappeared. So the resurrected body is different from the physical body that we have. And we believe that we will all rise from the dead. We believe that each one of us will rise from the dead, and we will share in the resurrection of Christ. So the church teaches that there's a particular judgment of a person when they die. God judges them when they die, but then there's the general judgment, or the last judgment. And there's a great painting of that in the Sistine Chapel in Rome. The last judgment, where we'll all be judged on what we did at the end of the world. And of course, heaven is where we desire to go. We all desire to go to heaven. So already Christ is in heaven with his resurrected body, and Mary's there. We believe that she is already there. Those saints, the people who are canonized as saints, are all in heaven. That's what it means to be a saint. So all the saints are in heaven, and the church officially pronounces that some people are canonized and that they are in heaven. Many people are in heaven even though they haven't been officially pronounced by the church, but more than likely they're in heaven now, and our ancestors as well among them, and parishioners and people like that. So what will heaven be like? Well, heaven will be a place of great happiness, a place where the happiness is very intense, and it also continues forever as well. It doesn't run out. It doesn't fade away. So happiness and heaven is something to be greatly desired. And so that's one thing we look for. We look to go to heaven and to be in heaven with God and with our loved ones. So I just want to wish you all a very happy Easter. Easter is a time of special graces and blessings that we receive from the risen Lord Himself. So we pray for all these. We pray for all these graces and blessings for everybody in the parish, for all of you who watch these videos. People watch the videos all over the country. People I've never met watch these videos, and please God, I might meet some of you someday. And if you do watch the videos and you like them, please put in a nice comment. It would make a difference if you put in a comment. Or if you would like us to talk about other things, other topics or whatever, please let us know, because unless you let us know, we won't know what to talk about or what to make videos about. So thanks very much. Happy Easter and God bless you all.